Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is SaturnMystic. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today's pick a card reading is going to be Word on the Street. What are people saying about you? There are 3 piles. Go ahead and intuitively choose the pile that you are most drawn to, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome, group 1. If you pick the first photo, then this is what people are saying about you. Word on the street, okay? I literally just heard word of my mother, dog. I don't know if you are a New Yorker, specifically from Uptown, and you're watching this reading, then hello, how are ya? All right, we're gonna go ahead and see what is the word on the street. What are people saying about you? Greed. I'm hearing greed. And I'm hearing like greed in the way that like God gave you so many talents, so many abilities. You are very multi-dimensional. I feel like you have a lot of things that you can do. And maybe I'm feeling like other people are feeling like you're wasting your talents and you don't know what God has given you. Or like I'm getting like the greedy in the way that like you took all of the beauty. Maybe you're the most beautiful sibling in the family. Maybe for some reason, maybe you're the most talented or the most financially abundant. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And yeah, let's go ahead and pick 3 cards to see exactly what it is, the word on the street. What are people saying about you? All right, 3 cards. I'm also hearing like let them be. So I feel like you're maybe a person who likes to be alone, enjoys a lot of alone time. You go into hermit mode often. Maybe you ghost people on socials, or maybe like you'll just like take a time out when you're not feeling well and then all of a sudden pop up. Or like you're just a person who prefers to have your personal space. All right. All right. Your bottom of the deck card is the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands here represents an individual who has a lot of like choices to make, or a person who doesn't know where to put action towards. So maybe right now you could be in a state of like struggling to see where to move forward. Maybe you're actually contemplating on traveling soon or making some sort of move. You're maybe making a decision of where it's best for you to put your efforts, is what I'm getting here. But I really do feel like maybe pack your bags. You could be traveling soon, or maybe this is something that people say about you. Like the word on the street is that you may be traveling a lot. Maybe you travel for work. Maybe you're going to be getting a job where you're going to be traveling for work. I heard commerce, so maybe you're going to be working for a company that's like well-known, commercial, global, something of that nature. Maybe you also are on social media platforms and people see you there, and the people who are saying things about you are your followers, your subscribers, whatever the case is. Maybe your immediate community, maybe your worldwide web community too. So the first card that you have here, this is going to be the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles gives me a lot of Taurus energy, a patient person. You are an individual who has a very graceful, well-mannered temper. I feel like you are not a person who likes to hassle. You're an individual who really just doesn't like to put in too much effort, and you don't mind waiting things out. Maybe you're a person who is very observant and you kind of see how people act before you give them your energy. So maybe you're the type of person who like literally is laid back and sits back and is non-judgmental of others, and individuals kind of like show you who they are by their actions. So that's, you know, kind of like a thing. I'm not sure. You also have here the 2 of Cups in the reverse. And then I'm also getting the Judgment card. Okay, so I'm really seeing with the let it be, or like let them be. I feel like this is sometimes what people are saying about you, but this is also feeling like you are a very observant individual and you let other people's actions speak for what they do or what kind of effort you put in their lives, or like at what capacity do you keep people around you. I feel like you're an individual who has a goal, has a purpose, and you don't like to surround yourself with individuals who don't have the same belief systems as you. I mean, who would? This is very general. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, it's really giving like you are a ghoster. I don't know. I feel like you may not be easily tied down by other people, and because you're very observant and you really watch people's actions in order to figure out what action it is that you're going to take next, I feel like you have a lot of failed relationships, and in a way it may be hard for you to have friendships or connect with other individuals because like maybe some of y'all, I'm just a messenger. This is what people are saying about you, okay? Maybe I feel like people feel like you may be a little judgmental. Maybe people think that it takes a lot of effort to really get to know you, to really get anything out of you. Maybe you're a very private person. It's given like people want to be in your business and people want to know what it is that you're doing, especially because of your post. I don't know what it is that you're posting on social media. Maybe you're a travel influencer. Maybe you look a certain way on Instagram or on TikTok. Maybe the people who have found your social media page are like coworkers or people who know you in your immediate community or have heard about you. Yeah, it's kind of like what I'm getting here. It shows me here like some people also think that you may be too good to like invest in relationships with them. Like some people may feel like it's given like the energy that you're good on your own and you're silent and you are like that one coworker who just goes in and out and gets their work done, and like people get offended by the fact that like you're not really pressed to be around other people. Like you're kind of really good on your own, you know? And I feel like because people don't know a lot about you, they don't really know what assumptions to make about you. They don't really know if they can be your friend. They don't really know if you're like an op. It's like it's giving like very unreadable, mysterious, hard to get to know, intimidating kind of energy for some of you guys. For others of you guys, it's more so like you kind of let people's actions speak for what they do, and you invest or take action or proceed with them according to what they do. And I feel like maybe you are a person on the flip side that lets people be who they are, and you're non-judgmental. You know, you don't judge people for the things that they have done in their past, or you're not a person who's really rushing to like get friends or be around others, because I feel like you're kind of good. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm getting. I want to clarify this Two of Cups in the reverse though, because I feel like that's going to give me a little bit more clarification of what the word on the street is. What are people saying about you? We have here the Temperance card. I feel like you are an individual who is very balanced in your emotional output. I feel like you have a very regulated nervous system. You could be very calm, and a lot of people don't know how to feel around you because a lot of people have insecurities. A lot of individuals don't know how to like proceed with their own emotions, or some people don't even really like themselves. And I feel like you're kind of good. I feel like you're kind of good on your own, and people presume that you have it all together. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Like you basically have it all. You give to yourself with the Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, clarifying the Temperance card with the Two of Cups here, I feel like I also heard original, like you're very original. You might be very unique. Maybe it's not common to find or come across people like you. And for some reason, I feel like maybe some people think that it's all for show, or like you're just very stoic in order for people not to get to know like the things that you've done. I feel like people think that you're living a double life for real. Some individuals feel like you're lying, or there's something that you're not, making known or making clear. And I just really feel like these individuals who are talking about you are just all up in your business. And I'm really feeling like these are people who like know you or know of you or follow you on social media platforms. Like there's something about you. Maybe other individuals, if this has to do with people who are actively on social media, maybe your followers have seen you grown, and maybe they're acknowledging like the changes that you went through. Maybe at first they weren't really sure where it is that you were heading, especially if you were a person who was unable to decide on like niche, especially when it comes to like social media platforms. And I feel like your followers are actually seeing you like have your groove, or like they're seeing this very balanced persona about you. Like you're a multifaceted being, but it kind of like blends in everything that you do. It's kind of what I'm getting. All right, pile number 1. So if if this reading resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel to join the tribe, and comment down below what other pick a card readings you would like to see from me, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi pile 2, if you chose the second photo, then this is going to be what the people are saying about you. Word on the street. This is going to be a very short pick a card reading, so I'm going to pull 3 cards about what are people saying about you. First of all, as soon as I shifted my mind to doing group number 2, I feel like people think that you're weird. I don't know, maybe people are saying that you're weird. Maybe you're a very quirky person. You might have a very interesting personal style. You could have colorful hair. You could also be very colorful with your wardrobe. I'm also getting kind of like Lolita, coquette, kind of vibe. I don't know, like that type of fashion style with like ruffles and like very like flare type of like tops. I don't know, it's giving like very free-spirited, like witchy kind of energy. And maybe you work in a corporate environment and people think that that's weird. So that's what I'm hearing, like you're very weird, you're very quirky. Even if you don't work in a corporate environment, I feel like people think that your style is very unique. You could have Aquarius placements, but doesn't have to be. You could also have Gemini placements as well, Libra, Leo, but doesn't have to be. Okay, so pile number 2, word on the street. Oh, your cards fell, my bad. Literally all 3 of your cards fell. We also have at the bottom of the deck the 8 of Pentacles. So maybe you're an individual who's very focused, very talented. You're very much working on enhancing your craft. With the 8 of Coins here at the bottom of the deck, this could give earth sign energy, so maybe like Capricorn, Virgo energy here. This is telling me here that like maybe you've been bullied, maybe you suffer from people ridiculing you, maybe you're now like maybe I feel like people feel like you're a work in progress. Like maybe people are actively watching you to see your growth for some reason here, and maybe people are seeing that you are letting your guard down more, and you're more comfortable with being yourself and showing yourself to other people. And I feel like some of you guys are very much focused on your craft, on your work. Some of you guys may be taking some sort of trade, or could be very artistic. I do apologize, my cat is being crazy. Hey, Okay, so let's go ahead with your first card. The first card that I have here is the Chariot. Then I have the Nine of Swords. And then I have the King of Swords. Okay, for some of you guys, you could just be saying anything out your mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you may not be very careful with your words. I feel like some of you guys are very blunt. With the Nine of Swords here, I also feel like some of you guys have been bullied here and you are always questioning people's views about you, or like how do people perceive you. I feel like you should stop stressing out about what other people are saying about you. Ironically enough, you are in this reading watching bout number 2, and maybe you're an individual who like has a lot of niche hobbies and you're very unique, and some of the things that you like to do or you find fun, maybe people think that they're kind of quirky, kind of unique, and kind of weird. But I feel like when I say weird, I feel like that's kind of taking me back to like maybe adolescence. Maybe you were exploring more with your style when you were in middle school or in high school and things like that, and people try to push you down, and you've learned to really kind of like be a loner and stay to yourself. But I feel like you're going to be experiencing a lot of like new beginnings here and successful new beginnings here with the Chariot. So I'm also getting Cancer energy here. I feel like you're a person who persevered despite being bullied or people ridiculing you or people not believing in your ideas because they were too out there. I feel like you are a very talented person. I'm also hearing a spokesperson, so you could be a person who is not afraid to speak up. Maybe you fight for other people. Maybe you actually stick up for the underdog because you've been bullied yourself, and you've also learned to have like a soft spot for individuals who are like outcasted. The King of Swords here is telling me that you can also be very logical, very swift, especially when it comes to arguing. Maybe you are a person who loves to debate. I'm also getting Aquarius energy here as well. But let's go ahead and clarify this Chariot for my pile number 2. What does this Chariot mean here? The Chariot was clarified by the 5 of Cups. So after many failures, I feel like you're going to be triumphant. And despite the fact that people try to put you in a mold or box you in or outcast you or like not include you in a group, you're still succeeding somehow, some way. I'm really feeling like maybe you have experienced some hurtful situations when it comes to interpersonal relationships in the past when you were younger, possibly here, but there are still people who are like trying to connect with you, and that maybe your soul tribe is going to be arriving very soon. I feel like if you felt lonely or misunderstood or outcasted, like people didn't really get you, you didn't feel understood by other people, you didn't feel like very connected to individuals, I feel like there's going to be a rewarding connection coming to you very soon. And you're going to be meeting a group of like-minded people with the things that you are pursuing, specifically in regards to your money, resources, finances, and or hobbies. Yes. So here with the 4 of Swords, clarifying the Chariot and the 5 of Cups, that means that like hardships are stopping. Like, be free to express yourself and don't be afraid to be who you are. I mean, hey, this King of Swords, last but not least, what are people saying about you? This King of Swords, let's clarify. The 8 of Cups here. Okay, the 8 of Cups here is telling me that maybe you're moving away from troubled waters. Maybe you're moving away from people who are disappointing. Maybe you are also starting brand new. I feel like you have a new spark and a new beginning coming soon, and you're going to be taking action towards something that you always really wanted to do. So if you are afraid of people judging you because you're putting something out, people already think that you are out there kind of quirky, and I feel like you should go for it because this is going to bring you a very beautiful new beginning, especially in regards to your creative endeavors, okay? Maybe you are contemplating on releasing something very soon, okay? So this is what people are saying about you, pile number 2. Very short, to the point message. If you wanted additional clarity, I do apologize. It's going to be a very short reading, my bad. But if it resonated, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to join the tribe, and go ahead and comment down below any other pick a card readings that you'd like to see from me. Until next time, bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the third image, and this is going to be what are people saying about you, word on the street, okay? We're gonna pick 3 cards. They're gonna be very short, sweet, to the point messages of what are people saying about you. What's the word on the street? I feel like you probably rile up a lot of people. I feel like you may have a lot of followers, or for some reason there's a lot of people who actually love and admire you. Maybe you could be leading a group of people. Maybe you are meant to be a teacher. I don't know. I feel like whoever is saying things about you, I feel like people are saying that you're very inspiring individual here, my pile number 3, okay? I'm not sure if you're a teacher. I'm not sure if you're a guru or you're helping other people, motivating them, psychology here. You're into like human design or astrology, mystic. I feel like a lot of people like sit down and kind of want to listen to you. Maybe you should be a speaker. Maybe you have a story to share. Maybe people love listening to you, because I'm really feeling like I'm seeing you like on a stage, but then I'm seeing like a group of people like sitting down in awe. So I don't know, you could also be very beautiful. That's what people could be saying about you too. All right, my pile number 3. Pile number 3. What are people saying about my pile number 3? Focus. Maybe you are also an individual who can get easily distracted, or maybe people are watching you at work for whatever reason. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you may be an individual who has a lot of material wealth, or at least you look like it. I don't know, maybe you look like $1 million. Maybe you look like a rich bitch. Maybe you're very independent. The Queen of Coins here is definitely representing Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm also hearing Leo energy. So I'm feeling like you're kind of like a showstopper. I don't know. Maybe for romantic partners, I feel like you're a little bougie. I don't know. A lot of people may feel like they can't afford you here. Exactly. And as they fucking should feel, Dusty. If people are questioning, if you're wondering actually why are you single or why people are not approaching you, it's because right now, I'm sorry to say this, but you could be surrounding yourself in environments where there are a lot of Dusties, and I'm really feeling like you're giving expensive, okay? Yeah, this is what people are saying about you. We have the Lovers card, we have the 5 of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Wands. I don't know, you might have a lot of people wanting to fight for your attention. I don't know what it is that you do here, and it's definitely in regards to like the way that you look. I feel like for many of y'all, you're like trophies. I don't know, you may have a lot of people like objectifying you or sexualizing you, and you might have had people sexualize you as a child. For some of you guys, I'm very sorry if you experienced this, but you could have experienced sexual situations happening to you as a child slash young adult. Many individuals like really like the idea of you. I feel like people speak a lot about your like value and how you look on somebody's arms. I'm feeling like whoever is saying things about you is definitely romantic partners, definitely individuals who admire you, who will want to be with you, who will actually fight for their place to like, or their opportunity or the chance to even get the time of day from you. I don't know who you are, girl. Or dude, whoever it is that is watching this video, but you got some people over here like second guessing themselves. I don't know, even if you don't have money, even if you're not like a rich person, you're just giving off like top tier energy. Like, don't fucking play with me. Like, this person is not to be played with. You may have a lot of instances in romantic situations in particular where like people are fine with taking your energy, but they're not so good at giving it to you. And it's feeling like people actually, I'm getting that one song from The Weeknd, pussy so good, had to say that shit for later. So you may have a lot of individuals who like don't even pursue you in a romantic respect because like they know they're not ready for you. They just know that they're not ready for you, and they know that you have to come correct in whatever energy it is that you're in right now. I feel like people are saying that you're not playing no more. Like you know your value, you are confident in yourself, and you know what you have to offer. And maybe at some point you had experiences where you had low self-worth and low self-value and no confidence, and you might have been attracting emotionally unavailable individuals. But I feel like you're getting to know yourself and you're knowing yourself much more. And I feel like the type of people who are talking about you and what's being said about you are exes who wish that they can get behind you because they see what you got going on now. All right. Yeah, it's really giving that energy. It's really giving like people want to take a chance with you because they see that you're coming up now. And I don't know what it is, but like be careful, because if this is in regards to romantic pursuits, you have to like look at them when they double back, because like, why are you here? What the fuck do you want? Some people just want to be all up in your energy, take it, and then not reciprocate. Another thing is for the individuals who I was talking about, like being like a guru, a teacher, like you have the potential to attract a very large audience, or you have the potential to like attract a lot of admirers and have people really fight for you. I feel like you give the energy of a cult leader. That might be too much. I don't know. Okay, let's clarify this Lover's card. Okay, the Lover's card is clarified by the Tower in reverse. I feel like you may have had a lot of romantic opportunities taken away from you, or like people don't really last in your life because like spirit don't play about you, especially in regards to individuals who like want to take something from you in the material. Like it could be that you are not even, like I said, a rich person, but you keep attracting like leeches or like individuals who like are trying to come up from you, or like for some reason individuals like feel like you have a lot of friends, or they could get a lot of financial opportunities, like you know all the best places in town, or like you hang around all the best people, or like you have the nice clothes. Be careful, very careful of who you allow in your home. I feel like spirit does not play about you when it comes to people, and only the right people can get behind you. Okay, so yeah, with the Seven of Wands, clarify the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is clarified by the Four of Swords. So when people try to bring like bullshit into your life, spirit stops it. I feel like people are saying that you are heavily spiritually protected. Like, do not fucking play with my pile number 3. Like, you gotta come correct. You gotta get your shit together, because if it's not equal give and take, and if it's not reciprocal emotionally, Spirit's gonna take you out of it. This is mostly on what your romantic partners got saying about you, is what I'm really feeling like. Yeah, like under this Two of Cups is the World. Spirit will end some fucking cycles, and Spirit goes to war for you. You are one of God's chosen and protected individuals. And I feel like when people try to leech off of you and take your energy, it never ends up going well. These individuals stay stuck and get humbled real motherfucking quick. All right, so that is all that I have for you, my pal number 3. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if it resonated. Subscribe to join the tribe, and comment down below any other pick a card readings that you would like to see from me. Until next time,